Knucklehead Comics Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit on Lay.
My man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
No,
Randall
Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings and you put it in some sauce and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular cow fuck milk. Put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios. Vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? And I steal the question from Cabs.
I got it right.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like, yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right, and I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, it's fucking Tuesday night. You know what that means? Knucklehead Comics. Today's the fucking day. Today is the fucking day. 4th of July week. We got Cap and Ray, U.S. agent. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, we back in our building.
And I am also here.
What's going on, everyone? We back. It's another Tuesday.
Word. And you know, our main event, which we're not gonna get into right now, is gonna be a fucking discussion. I'm telling you, Ray is ready to fucking rant
How
at
about the
us.
Oreos?
You know, Ray is ready to fucking rant at us. Cap is ready to fucking rant at us. We got the lightsabers all over the place. The Sith is at us.
I got Oreos.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was supposed to bring a lightsaber to the party.
Yo, dude, as a former Fed kid, Oreos are better than a lightsaber.
Shit. You can kill a man with Oreos very, very slow.
Yeah, but a true master can learn to kill somebody without an Oreo.
Yeah. Which, Ray,
What's up?
I thought, because of now, I think they're just fucking talking. There's no more behind the scenes messages. I thought that you have to kill a Jedi without a weapon.
Yeah.
I thought that meant that Chow or whatever the fuck, the evil twin,
Oh,
had to kill her sister. Because she was a Jedi, now she doesn't have the Force. So she doesn't have her weapon. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was thinking she has to kill her sister. That's the way she becomes a Sith.
that would make sense. Kylo had to kill Han. But we'll get into that.
Yeah. Okay. So before we talk about anything else, is there any Blade news?
No Blade news, but there
Okay.
is some sad, in my opinion, sad Captain America 4 news.
Oh no. Okay. What is happening?
They found out he was black.
No. So, this movie is going to need to be a mega hit in order to be anything. I'm talking like $1 billion movie. Because it is being reported that due to the reshoots, hiring another director to come in and essentially they reshot the entire movie, the budget is now between $350 and $375 million.
Who they think they kidnapped? Chelsea Clinton?
Which means if you add advertising costs and all that shit in the theater, it'll have to make about $500 million to see a little bit of a profit.
Yeah, just to be able to basically break even at that point.
So
Do we really see this movie having an issue breaking 600 million?
yes, I see this movie as being, and I'll tell you why. If I can get the actual numbers,
He's
I
black.
believe Shang-Chi, which is one of my, if not favorite, fucking MCU films, only did 400 and something mil by the end of its run. But am I missing something? What the fuck happened?
That's the issue.
I was doing, and now I'm black, y'all. And now I'm black. Y'all. I'm blackity black.
That's the reason why nobody's gonna go see this movie.
That's fucked up.
I mean, it is fucked up, but that's why
Black
people
Panther
hate
did-
Captain
Black
America.
Panther
And,
did a fucking $1 billion.
yeah, but Black Panther was black. Captain America is supposed to be white. That's this. I'm just speaking for everybody in the rest of the world.
Yeah. So Shang-Chi
Verbatim,
finished
that's
off
what
its,
they said.
Shang-Chi
That's
finished off its domestic run at $432.2 million. So I foresee that Captain America 4 could make this much money,
Yeah.
which under normal circumstances, if it had its original budget, would be a fucking hit.
Yeah.
But they've essentially made 2 movies now.
Yo, but they made all that money back with Inside Out.
Inside Out's a different thing. Marvel Studios is not Pixar. None of that movie cross pollinates.
But you didn't know that Captain America also has emotions.
Well,
That's why it's gonna pay for it. Yo, listen, man. With all the shit that people want to say, I think that this movie with the reshoots and all that shit is probably gonna break even
Yeah.
because of the simple fact that now I'm starting to believe that when a movie has a reshoot, a rewrite, cast, it's because someone outside of the people making the fucking movie didn't like it, and now we're in panic mode. We showed a couple of scenes to a fucking a group of Ugandans that never knew what a VCR was, and they didn't like the movie, so let's rewrite everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like this when people say shit like that. You know, like when I hear the news, that's what I hear. We have an alien in Area 51 that we show shit to, and if he don't like it, we rewrite everything. And the alien is like, I don't like Blade because I need blood to survive, and Blade is a vampire killer, and I'm potentially a vampire in Blade's eyes, so he gonna kill me. I don't like it, and they're like, yo, we don't know what to do. Because God for fucking bid, you make a vampire movie. They literally made vampires twinkle. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Make $500 million, but I can't make a fucking remake of a movie that was successful. Yeah, okay. Okay. You fucking Star Wars bitches, take that shit too. You fuck. They hire the fucking people who wrote She-Hulk to do Blade? Motherfuckers.
You know who we should get to write the movie? Vince Russo, because apparently he could do it better. Didn't he say he could do it better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
know
know it's the
why?
comic show, but I was like, I had to make
Yeah,
the joke.
yo,
That's all.
you know why he could do it better? Because hindsight is 2020. And his hindsight is fucking regret.
I don't think he regrets any of his decisions. That's the
Oh,
worst part.
I think he does. I just don't think he was gonna tell any of y'all he does.
Okay, I was gonna say.
That motherfucker went to confession for 5 years straight after the WCW run.
Yeah, right.
He just was in the hospital with Bret Hart after Bret Hart got that seizure. Well, remember, Goldberg did this to you. 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 And we hate Triple H. And we hate Triple H. And Bret Hart's like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. And now every time, hey Bret, how you doing? Fuck Goldberg and Triple H. They don't know shit. What? Yeah, let me get a large macchiato cappuccino.
Yo, facts. It would be anywhere. It's just like, yo, fuck Goldberg. What?
Yeah, right. Get Vince Russo on your show and ask him point blank.
Yeah.
No joke. I would just to see the bullshit he would tell me. But I don't want him to block me again. Because I remember once with my boys, we didn't even fucking tag him or anything. We just spoke about Bash at the Beach. I didn't we didn't fucking bury it either, but we just talked about it. Woke up the next day, blocked by Vince Russo. But now he follows me. So I'm gonna see. We'll see if we get Vince Russo and respect the crowd.
It's a fucking Alex Shelley.
Oh shit. Blade's dialogue would be bro. Yo, facts. Every other sentence. Bro, let me tell you about these vampires, bro. I'm gonna kill him with the taser, bro.
Yeah. But so that's supposed to come out next year, right? Captain America in the
Yes.
New World Order?
Yes. Well, it's not New World Order anymore. Brave New World.
Brave New World. Oh,
So,
go ahead.
Let me just tell you that the reshoots were ordered not because test screening said it was bad, but because Kevin Feige looked at it and was like, "Oh no, this shit's bad."
Every fight he got to start looking at shit when it happens.
Well, I mean, everything looks good on paper. You seldom ever find an idea that doesn't look good on paper.
Shit.
Oh, also, they're halfway through shooting Daredevil Born Again. They got through 9 episodes, and there was another report saying that again, they had that series almost done. And then Kevin Feige showed up and went, "What the fuck is this?" So then Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox, they got in there and was like, "Yo, we need to bring this part of the Netflix show, this style of the writing, this feel of the show, there's a couple of these actors in here," and they fought along with Kevin Feige to come in there and retool the whole fucking show. So across all Marvel, it is now a, hey, I don't think this shit's good. Let's try to fucking fix it mode.
By the way, so you're telling me that Marvel started a company. This is a figure of speech. Marvel started a company selling merchandise. This shit boomed. They made a shitload of money and they said, let's expand. And then they hired a warehouse to make their shit. And they found out after it shipped, everything that was made was wrong. Is that what you're telling me?
What I'm
they
telling
fucking
you,
outsourced their story writing to people who can't speak English.
No, what I'm telling you is what I've been saying for years. Kevin Feige wrote the greatest story ever told. And now is trying to come up with a sequel to the greatest story ever told. But there's a problem. You've already told the greatest story ever told. So now what do you do now? There's nowhere left to go.
You tenacious D this motherfucker.
Yo, I was thinking that. There we go. I was like, you just tell the story about the greatest story ever told. It sounded
Yeah.
nothing like this, but this is what we're gonna say.
Word.
Yo, that's what they're trying to do now. Now they're realizing.
The goggling mayonnaise.
No, just think about it. Just think about if would this have changed if Jonathan Major wasn't beaten by an ant, right? And I'm referencing
That's
his.
that's where you're going with it.
Yeah, if that never happened and they still got to keep him as king, would Kevin Feige even be available and free to look in at all these other projects and go, that ain't right, that ain't right, that ain't right. We now got to switch this. It would have been, we probably would have gotten the same shit that we're getting from Star Wars. We're about to talk in our main event, where they're just pumping out shit, and we're like, yo, it's getting worse and worse and worse, and nobody's doing anything about it, and everybody's happy about it, and we're fucking bigots. Because if Captain America 4 is bad, and again, they're doing the reshoots, but if they would have kept their original movie and it was as bad as they said, you guys would have been fine. I would have been a racist for not liking the fucking movie.
Wait, how will we be okay?
Well, because
I'll
you
be
guys-
alright.
I
you
was gonna
guys
say,
are citizens.
I think Toe would be okay. I
Right.
look like a pure fucking gringo right now with my hair, especially with my hair.
Motherfucker
right
look
now.
half Ric Flair, half David Flair.
No, right. To be honest, it looks like one of two things. Either one, you have a specific light that's only giving off fucking bounce light to one side of your hair, or you've slipped and fell in marinara sauce and just never got it off.
Yo, nah, but it probably would have been that. It would probably at this point we would have gotten just that, and it would have been like, this is a hard watch. But we got Deadpool. After Deadpool, I wish we had more Deadpool because all this is just not
Well,
working.
here's the
Speaking
thing
of-
with Deadpool. Yeah.
Speaking of test footage and all that shit,
Yeah,
they showed 36 minutes of the film and just a sizzle reel in China. And no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil anything. They really didn't spoil shit either. But
Okay.
people in China are saying that this movie is better than Endgame. From what they saw, they're like, yo, this Deadpool movie is this is the truth.
That is all we want. That's all we need. It doesn't need to be better than Endgame, but just good signs. That's all we need.
Well, here's the thing with Deadpool. That is one entity that is being written, produced, and directed by a group of people that want to do that one entity.
Yeah.
And with that entity, they're given liberties to involve other entities that are actually supposed to be involved with that entity.
Who would have thought if you actually prioritize working on
yeah,
something
and-
would make it better?
And that's the thing. Now, here's the shit now. You had Endgame and Infinity Wars was a culmination of 10 movies. Those 10 movies were separate entities that were connected by the end scenes,
Yeah.
the end credit scenes, but it was all one story being told in different episodes of a season that just so happened to be put out in movies.
Yep.
Now, what they're doing is they're giving us Christmas specials and calling it the MCU. Because the entity of Guardians of the Galaxy, the third one was amazing in this group of bad pictures because Cap likes to say it already has its own history. It has no choice but to be good because we're already connected with it.
Yeah.
Black Panther 2, that had no choice because we already connected with these new things aren't hitting because they have nothing there. Also because you have She-Hulk. No one knows She-Hulk. No one knows how to be funny. No one knows how to write lawyer shit. No one knows anything about comics. Those are your people writing She-Hulk. But what did they get right? The cast. Who casted them? People who know fucking comics. What did the WWE do when they hired that comedian to write for someone and she goes, I don't know who Bobby Lashley is? They said, okay, you're going to have to go now. We didn't want you to admit that to the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
it is? They tried to. They were like, "Hey, fuck, what's his name? Freddie Prinze Jr. got it. Wait, you don't get it? All right, we don't need you no more."
Yeah,
Yo,
because listen,
fan.
yeah, listen, yo, I am not the world-renowned encyclopedia of comics. Wrestling, yeah, I know my shit about wrestling. Movies, majority of them. Comics, no. The experts down here. The experts down here. Then you got Lay and Cabs and all them people. Those are the experts. Those are people we refer to.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, if me and Ray had to do this show by ourselves, we can hold our own because we would do research. We wouldn't be sitting here go, oh, we're going to talk about the Silver Surfer. And we're sitting here for 3 hours talking about Quicksilver. You know, the guy that shoots magic out of his hands and has metal armor on him. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was the guy with the cards. Damn.
No, well, he's really the guy that shoots lasers out of his navels. And, and then all for one, corrupted him.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and just cheap plug. But you know what I'm saying?
Dope shirt.
Like, think about this. This is why I'm pissed off with the whole writing shit, because even if they have people that don't know the source material writing a movie, when you were in college or any kind of school and you had to write a paper, 90% of the time you didn't know the source material.
Nope, not at all.
That's why you had to do research and write about it. So you're telling me you can look up all the properties of Neptune and give me a fucking 4,000 word essay on Neptune and how it works and what kind of planet it is, but you can't give me a fucking half hour of She-Hulk and how she works and her dynamic with other characters.
I don't know if it's the same directive, but to answer that question that you had specifically for the Acolyte, which our main event topic, the showrunner Lena whatever the fuck her name is, I don't even give a shit to get her name right.
Yeah, fuck her.
She specifically hired writers who did not know Star Wars and instructed them not to read any of the source materials or look. She wanted somebody to come in and write in this world from a fresh perspective without knowing what the perspective is. And when we get into the main event, I'm going to bring up why that's the dumbest fucking thing to do.
Also, apparently she hired actors that had no knowledge of what happened in the Star Wars, because Anakin didn't destroy the fucking Death Star. I'm gonna until we die. Well, Anakin did not destroy the Death Star.
Hold on. I'm gonna defend him here. And I'm gonna prove that Anakin destroyed the Death Star. Anakin fell in love with Padme. They had sex. Padme had kids. That kid grew up to blow up the Death Star. If Anakin didn't do that, no Death Star blows up. So Anakin, if so facto, blew up the Death Star.
Yo, do you know there's an actual video? There's two videos I want to talk about. There's a video where it's overseas as a game show, and they say, who is Luke Skywalker's father? Guy hits the button, goes, Anakin Skywalker. Goes, you're wrong. And this one other lady goes, Darth Vader. And he goes, correct. And he's looking like, what? And that's the end of the video. It's a game show, and that's what happened. All I know is I don't know if those people are still alive, but if that was me, that place would have been fucked up. I was like, there's no more game show now.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong? Okay.
Yeah. And two, I actually have the video in my Instagram so I can show you. But what's Home Alone? The one that gets electrocuted?
Okay.
What's his name? The Sticky Bandits.
It's Ray something.
Yeah. They actually they cut a video of him fighting Palpatine. I kind of want to show this to you.
Would we be able to show that?
I hope so.
I Because it's cut
hard.
together, I think we should be okay. I think.
Word. While I look for it,
And
Cap.
if not, I don't think today's episode is gonna be the most viewed anyway. I think it'll be okay.
Oh no, it's gonna be the most viewed because we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about facts. But yo, Cap, while I look for it, Sentry will be Superman level strong in the MCU's Thunderbolts. What are your thoughts about that?
He should be. Sentry and Hyperion are the Marvel Superman equivalents. Hyperion is from a different Earth, essentially a different universe that came over here to us, and he's the evil Superman, or more akin to what the fuck, Homelander.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Right? Except them, it's Marvel, so he's not as vicious, but he's the evil one.
Yeah.
And the Sentry is in our world, and he is our fucking Superman. He actually gets some strength from the fucking sun. He has some similar powers, and the thing with him is he has a split personality. When he gets too mad or something else happens, he fractures and he becomes the Void, which is one of the biggest villains that Marvel has.
So when I heard that, the first thing I thought of was this Red Hulk got to be strong as fuck.
So Red Hulk is actually just as strong as the Hulk. He has an added, so where the Hulk can technically get stronger the angrier he gets, the Red Hulk has two different things that give him a slight advantage, even though in the comics he always has to lose because the bad guys lose. One, he still has his mind as Thunderbolt Ross. So he has all of his tactical skills. Two, the madder he gets, the hotter his flames get because he has fire.
Okay.
So that's his fucking big advantage.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the guy in Ghostbusters that is depending on emotion and all that, it would change the flames and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, here we go.
And I don't understand. I zoom in.
It's all good. We might not want to fully show it just so
Okay.
we can cheat the system.
Howdy! I've reached the top!
You survived.
What happened?
Your arrogance blinds you. Now you will experience the full power of the dark side. I have waited a long time for this moment.
Please don't. Don't. Please don't.
What the fuck?
The fact that Marv technically wins. It's fucking hilarious. Motherfucker couldn't do shit in the movie, but against Palpatine,
Yeah, if it wasn't for Anakin, Mace Windu would have fucking sashimi.
Yeah, but that's the one thing that Palpatine didn't realize. He is resistant to electrical damage.
Yeah.
Yo, that scene always gets me going. Did you see his skeleton and shit? Oh man, they don't make movies like that no more, man.
nah, they definitely don't. They definitely fucking don't.
But shit, yeah. So that was better than the Acolyte. But
Oh hell yeah, on so many levels.
yeah,
So many levels.
one of the
Cap's looking at me like, motherfucker, you didn't even watch.
hey, listen.
Who's the winner, Ray? Who's the winner?
We already learned through some of these shows that once they're considered bad, watching them through really doesn't help.
That's why I stopped. I
Yo.
was like, you know what? I'm not doing it this time around.
Yo, Iron Fist. I will never forget this. We went through 1.5 episodes. Cap was like, "Yo, fuck this, I'm out.
Yo,
Fuck this, I'm out."
the first season, I watched 1.5. I left. Toad comes into my room. Is like, yo, Colleen Wing is in this cage fight. This shit's awesome. You got to come back out and watch it. And I went, nah, I'm good.
It was like, I'm standing on this decision. Cap was
Yeah.
like, I am standing on business.
Word.
And I fucked that up completely, but fuck it.
Yeah, that.
There you go. He's like,
Nah,
"Okay."
I'm no longer. The only reason. I'll get into why I'm still watching The Acolyte.
All right.
When?
I guess we go during the main event. During the main event.
I thought that was obvious.
Oh,
No,
no,
yeah.
but
It makes sense. It makes sense during the main event.
Oh,
to
all
go
right.
through that.
But all right. So I thought you were gonna be like, the only reason why I stopped watching is, or I wouldn't watch it again. The Iron Fist.
I'll get into that. So
Yeah.
the reason I stopped watching Iron Fist is because at the time, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage were in the midst of their epic run.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, I don't need to watch this bullshit because I have good shit to watch. I'll wait the 2 years for Daredevil to come back. Fuck this show. I got something else to watch.
There you go. That works.
And he didn't really miss anything.
Nah, not really.
There wasn't a second season, right?
Yeah, there was.
All right.
That was when he turned into the one. He lost the Iron Fist in the second season,
Yeah.
and then she got it, and then yeah.
The second season was slightly better. I managed to watch more of that.
Really? The second season brought you back?
Well, it didn't bring me back, but
It was because this girl was the Iron Fist and not him.
Yo, Colleen Wing. See, here's the thing, man. Jessica Hedwig is slowly becoming one of my favorite actresses. I think she's good in everything she does. And to see her kick the shit out of people and her being the Iron Fist, I was like, you know what? I'll support watching her.
Gotcha. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works.
That's the only reason why she's the reason why I was like, you know what? I'll watch Matrix 4 because I want to see what she does.
Well, and that was a mistake to watch Matrix 4.
I was gonna say that was not the best decision to watch, but hey.
Yeah, but you know what the crazy shit with Iron Fist was? Watching it, I was like, all right, this is one of my characters. I like this shit. I wanted to know the lore and all that, the powers. And I'm watching it, and one of the biggest problems Cap had was with the actor who played Iron Fist.
Okay.
And like looking back at it, that motherfucker had no chemistry with anyone.
Nope. Not at all.
I can't picture him with Luke Cage being Heroes for Hire.
Nah, it didn't work. It was like everyone else you could tell would be okay. He was like, I'm just here, guys. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, what the fuck? And I went in not knowing much about Dragon. I did not know about the character as much. So I was like, is he supposed to be like dickish in a sense? Like,
no, Danny Rand is supposed to be the most chill motherfucker on the planet.
yeah.
Did you see Roadhouse?
Yes.
You remember that scene where Jake Gyllenhaal went outside with the biker gang, and he was trying to get everybody to fucking disperse.
Yeah.
And then he slapped the dude. He was like, "Oh my god, I slapped you. You're right." That's Danny Rand.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
that wasn't
supposed
this
to
guy.
be him.
How far is the nearest hospital? 20 minutes that way. Yo, good news. At least it's 20 minutes that way. You know, just hurry up and get.
Yo, poor JD Pardo, man. They made him look like a bitch in that scene. Oh,
Yo,
fuck.
I watched the movie called Leatherface. it was a weird prequel to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, in which they showed Leatherface when he was in high school, or like that not in high school, but in that age, 17, 18, 19.
Okay.
Right, and Finn Jones, which is the guy who played Iron Fist, was in that movie.
Okay.
The movie itself, I'd say, was a 6 out of 10 at best.
Okay.
Finn Jones' performance was a 0 out of 10. He was the worst part of that movie. And the only reason I'm giving that movie a 6 is because I actually like fucking Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw fucking franchise.
Was this the Netflix one that they did, or was this
No.
something else? Oh, okay.
The Netflix one was a sequel. I think it was a weird sequel remake shit.
When he was on
Okay.
the bus with them.
Yeah. That's how I was like, because I thought that was supposed to be like him younger, but okay. I gotta watch that prequel then, just to see, because that sounds semi interesting outside of
Yo,
the dude.
I'm not gonna say, if you're gonna watch it, I won't say more about it.
No, say it, bro. Trust me, it's fine. Trust me, you can spoil it.
No, I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil it for you because I want to see what if you had the same reaction I did.
Okay, got you. I have to give it a watch because I do like my horror, so I'll give it a watch.
I'm gonna look it up because I think it was on Hulu when I saw it,
Okay.
and now it's on Pluto TV.
Okay. when in doubt, it goes to Pluto, man.
That's it. Fuck it.
I have to watch that, and I still have to watch the
Substitute.
Yeah, no. I do have to watch that, but I have to watch the Keanu Reeves movie you told me. The
Knock Knock.
Yeah, I still gotta watch
I was
that.
telling him about Knock
Yo,
Knock.
You guys haven't seen Knock Knock? Knock Knock?
I haven't.
Yo, that's where I fell in love with Ana de Armas.
I gotta watch that movie. I didn't know that movie was a thing. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
That movie was fucking great.
I gotta give that movie a
Yeah.
watch. I was like, oh, when he told me the plot, I was like, that sounds interesting. I'm like, okay, I gotta give that a watch.
Yo, if you thought the plot was interesting, the movie's better.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
Keanu
have
Reeves
some
does his
time.
thing in that.
Gotcha. I have some time next week, so I'll give all these a watch. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah,
wow, we really gonna bring that back up? Oh fuck.
Nah, but
Ray, answer this one question. Which one of your 2 couches are you sitting on?
The bigger one.
see?
Rich motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Growing up, we couldn't sit on the couch.
Hey, bro, I had the plastic couch when I was younger, so don't fucking. I had the shit.
We
that
didn't
had,
have plastic couch. We just couldn't sit on them. Those were for guests.
No, I was allowed to sit on
We
it.
couldn't
It's just-
we couldn't use plates.
that shit was annoying when you tried to fucking get up, and if you were wearing shorts, oh poor thighs.
You try to eat soup like this, Ray. We couldn't use the bowls because those are for the guests.
Yeah. Just with the tilt, because it had to hit your hands and run in your mouth real quick.
Mhm.
If you didn't get it right, it'll run down your forearm.
Yep.
My thing was I never understood why only the guests got like the good coffee like cups, and I was like, why can't we use those? Like I only saw them when guests were coming. I'm like,
Do you drink coffee?
I do.
Did you drink coffee back then?
Yes, I've been drinking coffee since the age of 4.
Were you a guest
What the fuck is wrong
in
with
your
you?
house?
Yo, how rich is this? This motherfucker
Yeah.
has been drinking venti fucking lattes with
This
No.
This
I was drinking
motherfucker lived the
Bustelo.
life of the Green Hornet.
I was drinking Bustelo. I wasn't drinking fucking Venti. Whatever.
He had the leaf in the little foam and shit.
What?
Yo,
What kind of gringo shit are you trying to say I was living?
This nigga, the Green Hornet, before the Green Hornet had powers.
Get out of it, man. We had hot chocolate. Ain't no fucking.
I had hot chocolate too, especially with the piece of cheese.
You had hot chocolate and fucking coffee. Yo, dude, this motherfucker. Where'd you grow up? Beverly Hills?
He had someone blow on his hot coffee, his hot chocolate, so that way it wasn't hot and burn his tongue.
Yo, can attest to that. I love my grandmother beyond anything. Grandma was one of the best people ever. Cheater at cards. Massive fucking cheater at cards. But what she would do Every time we had to shovel out their front porch and their sidewalk, we'd go out there and shovel. She'd make the hot chocolate.
Mhm.
She'd never tell us that she just finished making the hot chocolate.
Fuck yeah.
She would hand us the cup and watch us burn the shit out of our mouths and throats and laugh her ass off.
Yo. Oh shit, Ray ass servers to get. I do not have. God damn it.
Yo, I can see where he still reads the morning paper and shit. He got his robe on. He's like, sheep, 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 sheep.
Yeah,
Where the
Someone
fuck-
get me my
Orange
coffee,
Futures
please.
doing right now, right?
What happened?
So what are Orange Futures doing? Are they up or down? Wait, let me ask you a question. You said you didn't have servers bring. At the age of 4, who brought you the coffee?
Abuelita or no. Funny enough, no. I'm lying. My grandfather was the reason I had coffee at 4.
So
Because
you
he was
had
the one that would
your
give me.
elderly grandfather wait on you hand and foot and bring you coffee every morning at the age of 4.
That's how he paid because he
Okay.
didn't have retirement.
Okay, Mr. Wayne.
He would sneak it to me because I don't think I was supposed to have coffee at that age.
You don't think you were supposed to have coffee at that age?
Technically,
Technically, I don't think I was supposed to. But then it was just
but
Man,
you know,
I don't think I was supposed
no.
to.
And the worst part is, like Hodge was kind enough to let us know, I technically wasn't supposed to have that much of Bustelo at that.
yeah, but as you know, the rich get whatever they want.
Yeah.
No, apparently, wait, Cap, did you know this? That apparently we're not supposed to have Bustelo like a normal cup of coffee.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
it's an
supposed to be an espresso or a shot.
Why did they never tell any Hispanic this? Is
I'm
because
pretty
we've
sure
been
they
drinking
know.
that shit. We've been drinking that shit like
Because we've been drinking that shit since 4, Ray.
this morning, what'd you think I had? Bustelo, and I had it from a fucking bodega cup, fucking large.
We had the extra strength Bustelo.
Hey, I had to. That I need to fucking make sure I was wired for that fucking interview. Oh shit.
I can just picture it now. At 4 years old, Ray's bouncing off the wall, but now he's so coffee driven. He takes the coffee and is like, "I'm Ray. Welcome to Respect the Podcast."
Yep.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, man. At this point, the fucking coffee doesn't do nothing. It's just for the flavor at this point. Like,
Damn, you so rich. You actually drink coffee for the flavor.
For real. People ask me like, "Yo, do you drink coffee?" I said, "No." So what do you do? They like, what do you do to wake up in the morning? Open my eyes. Like I don't know. I like who can drink shit when they're asleep.
Yeah.
I can't.
Not true. I'll let you in on a little secret of how Toe wakes up in the morning.
Okay.
He normally wakes up in the morning by somebody else in his house going, "Yo, Vin, it's 5 o'clock. It's time to get up."
But my eyes open.
Without coffee, no coffee necessary.
You want to hear something ironic? I used to be the world's biggest fucking sugar fiend.
Okay.
You know why I don't drink coffee?
Why?
I watched my mom and my dad make themselves coffee for years,
Yeah.
and having to put 18 packs of fucking either Splendor or sugar in that shit. And I, the sugar fiend, the sugar god,
It was like, nah, it's too much
was like,
sugar.
why am I drinking something I need to put that much fucking, like, how bad is it you need to put that much shit in there?
Okay.
You know what's funny?
Nah, you don't need that much sugar.
The last time we went to what was it? The engagement party.
Yeah.
Well, and I had coffee. They gave us coffee, and I'm putting sugar in. I must have put like 6-7 packs. I take a sip. I'm like, this shit don't like the sugar's dissolving before it gets in the coffee. I put another pack. I'm like, yo. At one point, I'm expecting to start just eating the grains of sugar in this coffee because I'm putting so much.
Well, by the time we get to the bottom, that's all you're gonna
Yeah.
see is like.
So I'm like, I'm telling my cousin, I'm like, yo, there's something wrong with this coffee. She takes a sip of it. She's like, God, how much sugar you put in it? I said, none. I couldn't taste it. There was about 25 packs of sugar in this. I can't, this shit still tastes like shit. I'm starting to think this coffee is bad. The coffee has expired.
Nah, man.
It's like shit.
Yo,
They gave me that little
You know
bit
what's
of a
crazy?
cup, and I gave them that much sugar. And it didn't help.
What makes it worse is I've seen people that they'll use the creamers, like the flavored shit, and then put sugar on top of that.
yo,
Shit,
thought-
you have to.
No, you're not. You're not. That has sugar,
You know,
bro. That has sugar.
that has
You're
little
not supposed
flavor.
to
They
have.
have a little flavor.
My
You're
father
not supposed to have sugar
put
on top of.
coconut creamer,
Yeah.
his sugar,
Tell me how to have.
chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
Wait. Time out. Wait. What? Repeat the after the sugar. What?
Chocolate syrup.
Why would he add the sugar then?
Because
God.
it's coffee. You gotta
Yeah,
add-
you first off you want the coffee to taste like coffee, then you add the chocolate to
Coffee
give it a
has-
little taste.
Coffee has to be, and in his words, light and sweet.
No,
Yeah.
I get wanting it light and sweet, pero if you're adding already the creamer and then chocolate, you're
Right, I told you this man put 25 fucking packets in the goddamn.
Because yo, I'll get if I'm like want to use creamer instead of fucking milk or anything, I'll use the hazelnut one. Just a little bit of that, I'm good. Like
See?
I don't need anything else in them. With just milk and creamer because I'm not rich like
Yo, the only coffee that I actually drink
no.
is the one from the cart because they make it.
Yeah,
Like, I don't.
they're
I
good.
went to Dunkin' Donuts. I said, yo, let me get a small light and sweet. And you'd have thought I asked this bitch, let me get your blood sample so I can clone you.
No, no.
And I'm sitting there like, yo, what do you call a regular coffee? It's like regular coffee. It's like, so let me get my shit light and sweet. How many sugars you want?
No, yeah, they don't know.
I
light and
want
sweet at
all
Dunkin'.
the sugar. Look,
Put the
I
donut in
want
there.
you. What do you normally put in there? If you put 2 scoops and I want this shit to be sweet, put more than 2 scoops. Just let's go into this scientifically. If you make this shit regular, it's brown, I want it to be lighter than that. So put a little bit more milk, a little bit more sugar. I don't want to burn myself. Yeah, that's how it is. I'm not asking you to give me fucking coffee and turn it into Gatorade. Just put more sugar and more milk in it, and boom, light and sweet.
I thought for a second you were about to say put Coke in it. I'm like, that's definitely gonna make it sweet.
Shit.
Oh,
You know, back in the day, you actually had to add sugar to Pepsi.
really?
That was now. Listen, I know how everybody feels about Bill Cosby because he doesn't curse.
Uh-huh.
But there was a commercial where he was talking about how if you want Pepsi to taste a little sweeter, you gotta add sugar to it. Coca-Cola is already pre-made, so all you have to do is pour it over ice and it's ready to go.
Was this also still around the time that Coke had Coke in it?
No,
No, that was in the 1800s, and I
it's
find it
The
ironic.
Coke leaves. It wasn't actually a narcotic in the.
No, they were originally there was the
No,
narcotic.
yeah, there was narcotics.
No, it was.
in
They used the cocaine, the Coke leaves. What they used to make the cocaine,
Yeah.
they used the leaves, but they didn't. It wasn't a narcotic. It didn't fucking psychedelic, motherfuckers.
Well, I mean, it was sold as fucking snake oil. It'll heal anything. So probably, but anyway, I
It
find
did
it
heal.
fucking ironic and funny that they chose Cosby to turn around and go, "Hey, your drink ain't good enough. Put some shit in it."
Oh no! See, this one was saying, if you don't want to put some shit in your coffee, drink a Coke. See, all those people that were drinking Pepsi, Cosby knew about it. Add a little
next
bit of
topic.
sweetener to this. Add a little bit of roofie to this. No, but yeah.
Well then.
Next topic, Ray. What?
What else can we discuss? Well, okay. Without giving anything away for the shit, how do we talk about it?
For
I was about to say no for Deadpool.
All right.
I like how we all confused. Are you-
No, yeah, I was like,
You're muted.
okay. So you okay?
Can you
So
hear
we'll-
me?
Okay, can you hear us? You can't
Okay.
hear us. We can't hear you. You can't hear us. So okay.
Can you hear me through the wall?
We all muted. Okay. Okay, cool.
Hold on, I'm typing something out and I type slow.
Okay. All good.
Riff for something, Ray.
Okay. So wait, hold on. Let me look at the comment while we're Cap, the numbers don't lie. What numbers? What numbers are not lying? Also for the comments, don't. Okay, cool.
I muted y'all so that way you can talk about Deadpool.
No.
but I wanted to know if you can hear me through the wall.
No, I can only hear you through the phone.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now we're all going back to mute. So me and Cap could talk about this. Let us know when you're good.
We good?
Okay, cool. So no, because it was funny. We're doing Raw yesterday, and legit, anytime they would show anything Deadpool, Toe had to do one of these, like, to not see.
Yo, I told them not to fucking watch anything that came out from this last trailer because they put a major spoiler in it,
Yeah.
I guess. And we're getting. You want to say it or should I?
No, you can say it. You can say it.
We're getting Sabretooth, the original from X-Men 1. The rematch we have been waiting for. Hugh Jackman versus Tyler Mane battling it out. He looks incredible.
Yep.
He didn't even look like he aged at all. This is gonna be an awesome movie. I have a feeling.
I love the setup for it too, where he's like, hold on, takes off all the fucking swords and shit.
looks
It's like
ridiculous.
they've been waiting for this for over 10 years. Hold on. I
Yeah.
was like, this is fucking great. Like, this is what Deadpool, I'm telling you, man, there's no way they could fuck this up. There is
Yeah.
no way they could fuck this up. Like, this is gonna be
just the commentary. If he's like, yo, you want to hit him with a few things, then you want to take him down, hit him with a little ground and pound until that's what I'm like, yeah.
it's gonna be fucking great. It's funny because I kept seeing the comments and people couldn't believe, like, yo, he looks good. Like, fucking Sabretooth looks fucking fire. Like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be fucking I can't wait. This is gonna be fucking good. Dogpool looks Dogpool fits. Dogpool fits this aesthetic so well.
Yo, have you ever seen him in the comics?
No, this is the first time I'm seeing Dogpool.
Yo, so in the comics,
Yeah.
Deadpool has his own team. It's Kid Pool,
Okay.
Lady Deadpool,
Okay.
Dogpool,
Okay.
Headpool,
Okay.
and then him. And then there's Gwenpool that shows up every once in a while as well.
Got you.
But they were saying there's speculations that they're gonna have. We already know Dogpool's in there.
Did you see? Because Funko spoiled it. They're all in it outside of Gwenpool because they fucking put out the Funkos.
Oh,
So
I did
Funko
not
spoiled
see-
that shit. Yeah,
Yo.
Funko spoiled every single one, and I was like,
is
motherfuckers.
Headpool the chopped off head from X-Men Origins?
let me see.
Don't
Confirm
show
it.
it on the.
No, yeah. Hold on. I know that there was legit most of them. I don't think the Funko could be as like it doesn't. It just looks like Deadpool's head cut off. So in the movie, I would assume they're gonna show differently.
Yo,
But the Funko just looks like Deadpool's head cut off.
it has to be that one, right?
I would assume. If any, it has to make sense for it to be that one, just for the continuity of it all.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how they go. But
Yeah, we got.
I'm
what,
looking forward to it.
2 more months before it comes out.
Nah, man, we have 3 weeks. Because my birthday's in 18 days, so we have 23 days left.
Yeah, so about 2 months.
It feels like it. It feels like it because
Which birthday is this? Is this your quinceañera?
No, this is my 26th birthday. Oh shit! Look at that. The 26th, and then the movie comes out on the 26th. There you go.
See, you're so rich. You had your age changed to the day of the movie. Look at that.
Hey, I told Toe this is gonna be the one movie. You're gonna call me rich now. I might have to see multiple times in theaters. Like me and my boy already have tickets for that Wednesday, and I'm like, yo, we might have to do a Knuckleheads Day and all go see it again, because this is gonna be one that I'm gonna have to see a few times.
That's gonna if that happens, that's gonna be a day. That's gonna be a day where I see it a second time. Then
Don't say. That's what I said. We're gonna have to. Bro. I might see this because I saw Endgame 3 times in theaters. So this is gonna be one I might do that because this is gonna be a good fucking movie.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw Endgame like twice.
Yeah.
Yo, the first while Toe's not looking at the first Avengers movie, I went and saw, and then like I went and saw on like a Saturday, and then it was like, "Yo, Vin, we're gonna go see Avengers," and sat in on Avengers and act like I had no clue what was going on.
Oh,
And then Sunday, and when Thanos showed up the first time, I legit was like the only one in the theater. I was like, "Oh my god, it's Thanos!" The second time, I was like, "Oh, Thanos!" Like,
no, I remember seeing with the cap scene of Avengers Assemble, and I'm just like, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. And I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, y'all suck. Because I saw it opening night. And opening night, fucking everyone was going crazy. That night, it felt like no one gave a shit. I was like, all of y'all fucking suck.
Yo.
Like, how are y'all not popping for this shit?
that's why I don't go to the movie theaters much, because I'm not into that whole shared experience shit.
No.
I don't give a fuck if you clap it. I'm here to watch this fucking movie, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
experience it.
Gotcha. But no, again, that's gonna be great. Deadpool's gonna be awesome. But now we could bring Toe back in before he falls asleep, because I feel like he's knocking out. Hey, come me.
All right. Now that
And
we got that out the way.
That's when Earl Jones shows up and fucking kills it all.
And he does it as Mufasa.
Now we're gonna talk about that. Nah.
Oh, is it time?
Nah. Go ahead.
It is time for the main event of the episode, as we'll be discussing the rise and the fall of the Acolyte. Not really any rise, but yeah, the rise and fall of the Acolyte.
Oh no. I'm surprised you don't get copywritten for that.
No, because this is a comic book show. If we did that on the sports, we'd get copyrighted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, episode 5, it got a pop out of me for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, episode 5, I was like,
Shut the fuck up. I'm sick of this shit.
Yo, this here is one of
now are looking like straight garbage.
this here is one of my lightsabers. All right.
there's no other lightsaber like it.
Well, this one in particular, no, because I built this from other pieces. I like a real lightsaber. I built this out of fucking pieces.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't buy this shit in the store. But the reason I have it is because for the first time ever, this show. See, normally, token attest. Normally, my lightsaber's green because I believe that I would be stronger in the Force because of how I would want to use the Force and all that shit. Or my lightsaber's yellow because I have a whole storyline on how my guy was one of the Jedi sentries and all that shit. But because of this fucking series and the last couple episodes, for the first time in my life, my lightsaber's red. I don't like the fact that this shit is red. But we'll get into why this shit is red as we go on.
And my shit is orange. Well, it's blue. I got 4 of them there, so it's like 3 blues and 1 orange. Because I don't got one that can change colors.
Again, I was not told I need to bring a lightsaber.
Yeah.
I got Oreos.
You know,
They're red, so I'm part of the dark side.
there you go. Yo, Ray, that lightsaber right there is a silver one. That's the one that Cap got me for Christmas.
Hey.
That black one is the one I bought because it was on sale.
Okay.
This gray one, it was a buy one get one free, so that was the free one.
Ah, nice.
That didn't work, so I had to buy a new digital board for it.
Okay.
And then I found out that it worked. It's just the battery was installed wrong. So then I bought the pieces for this blue one,
And you were able to make another one.
and I made a blue one out of all of that shit. So I literally made the blue one. I bought the pieces
Okay.
separately, and I put it together. It actually was cheaper that way.
Oh shit, nice. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you got the actual experience of making your own lightsaber, you know? So
Yeah.
that works.
And now we just need Ray to get a lightsaber.
Yeah, I need to buy a
He
lightsaber.
needs to watch the substitute and he needs to get a lightsaber.
Well, I need to get an actual one of those because I had. Remember how back in the day at Toys R Us they would have the ones that was just cheap as shit.
Yeah,
That's
that
like,
shit.
that shit didn't do nothing. I had one
Word.
of those. I need to get me one of these fucking. I have all the Power Ranger fucking replica type shit. I need to get one for Star Wars.
Word.
Yeah, I will get one eventually.
Better.
Someone needs to send me a link so I can know where to buy shit.
Because Cap is gonna get you.
Ah shit, Cap gonna get me. That's why he left. He left to go. He jumped in the car. He's driving to my location. He's gonna use the force to break my door down.
Facts.
And that's
Oh,
gonna be the
summer
last-
sale up to 50% off.
No, I'm still here. I was messing with the saber for a punctuation mark at the end, and I just didn't want to do it on the camera because it'll be distracting.
All good.
Oh wait, come on now. They got my.
Yo, go to
They
Saber Pro.
got the Ronin one.
Saber Pro
Yeah.
has you buy actual dual grade fucking blades.
That's the link in the chat.
All good.
What up, normal guy? Yo,
This
they
is-
got my fucking the katana one.
Yeah, I think it's
What
only
the
black and red.
fuck
though.
is this? Hold up.
This is not sponsored, but hey, Saber Pro, if you want to sponsor us,
The word.
Yeah,
Look,
we-
Ray.
do it. I had a
This
review
is-
that we did that we just never brought out.
Yeah, this is the katana one here, the Ronin. But what is this?
That might be a dual one.
A
Oh
scab
no,
board?
that's the Scalbert. So that's the shit that you would sheath your lightsaber in. The sheath of the fucking lightsaber.
Okay. In my head, I was like, wait, Jedi, the lightsaber goes down. But then I realized, like, okay, but our shit comes with a tube. Oh, look, the Acolyte. They got a Grand Inquisitor one. Yo, they have a sale on this one. Look, you get the sheet for 140. You get the dueling one.
That's not bad.
Oh, what is this? The Mando, the Dark Saber. See that cap?
How much is that?
$456. It's normally $652.
Yo, oh shit, that's good to cop then if you got the money, Ray.
Yeah, Ray got the money.
I don't have the money. I'm fucking nah.
Ray got the money.
I don't got the money.
Ray got the.
I need to make back some of the money I've done spent with some shit that I've done. So yeah, I don't got the money. Which reminds me, if you haven't already, please go check out the episode I just did with Donovan Dijak. Por favor.
You're always plugging your own shit. Yeah, look, you got the set of two right here, the duelist.
Ooh.
$289. There was another one we went to that we bought the blue one. But yeah, you get Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Oh, that's fire.
You get Count Dooku shit.
Count Dooku.
Look, 150.
Oh, there you go.
It kind of has oh, you get it in black, gray. I love that. The black, gray, or silver.
The silver is chrome. It's a chrome.
Oh, okay. Watching soccer right now. Costa Rica versus Paraguay. Shit. That's actually gonna be a good game. That should be good.
Yeah, but yeah, so is that it? And these lightsabers, from what I hear, are better than the ones that you get in Disney.
Are the Disney ones? Are they Is it just supposed to be display models in a sense?
No, so the Disney ones are a weird thing because they're thicker
Okay.
because they're not dual function. So normal standard blades are not dueling blades. They're not high grade plastic.
Okay.
Like some of the other blades I have are just standard blades that are like more for show and if you're just doing tricks or some shit. But the Disney one is thicker because you actually, much like how I built this one out of different parts, you actually have different parts that slide together. You get the inner workings where you get to put the kyber crystal in and slide everything together and build your saber from the ground up. But in order to do that, you need a thicker fucking hilt to hold all that shit together.
Got you.
Some people say that it's a little unwieldy because of how thick it is, but I don't know. I think you just go there more for the experience of having Yoda talk you through building a lightsaber, building your own, putting the fucking kyber crystal in.
I was gonna say, I feel like that is a cool experience though of having that. Like, just that would be cool.
No, it is cool. I think that should be dope as fuck.
I've also never been to Disney, so it's like it just all sounds cool.
Yeah. All right. So
That's just me.
Saber Customs. That's where we got the parts
Oh, okay.
to get the. No, but yo, Disney is a magical place.
I've heard. I've never been. See, I'm not rich enough, Cap. I've never been to Disney, Debbie.
You're a liar.
Where have you been? Because the rich don't concern themselves with theme parks for children.
Well, I've been to Hershey Park. I've been to Donny Park. I've been to Kalahari a few times.
See, Kalahari, that sounds exotic. I don't know where that is.
It's just it's a
I'm gonna
water
take
park.
that as a threat.
Word.
It's a water park in the Poconos. That's all.
Oh, in the Poconos. Yeah. You ain't
You're gonna poke his nose.
Poconos. The only reason we ever went to the Poconos is because we had to buy a house with other people and fucking carve out like, hey, are you guys using it this weekend? Because we kind of want to use it this weekend. Y'all went up to water parks and shit. Get out of here, man.
It's a good time, man. Get to just have a nice time at the resort. It's good, cool.
Fucking liar.
At a resort, we had to use a fucking community pool.
Hey,
Asshole.
I did too. I used to go to McCarran a lot.
You used to go to where?
McCarran Park. It was basically a community pool.
He was allowed to go to parks.
What the fuck is McCarran Park?
Rich people.
Is that for
No.
That's what people go there to care. People go there to care.
It's the affluent park.
No, it's just it's a park that had a pool right next to it.
See?
Man, we had Matthews Park that had a pool in it for all of the first 5 years when I was alive. And then they took it down because, yep, we're poor. And poor people shouldn't have pools. God damn it.
That's right, motherfuckers.
When you're poor, water's only for bathing. It's not for fun and recreation.
Or drinking.
So, the acolyte.
And then he fucking drinks the water right in front of us.
Yeah. His fucking Fiji water.
Word.
No,
Fucking
don't show
smart
the
water.
bottle. Don't show the fake bottle that you
Yeah.
did for the fans.
Yeah.
Don't show. I know you poured one bottle into another bottle.
That's a fucking glass bottle he got off Amazon.
A glass.
$200.
That is plastic. The fuck?
See? He put a soundboard in it.
Yeah, it's got sound effects and everything. It's realistic looking. So, the acolyte. Get to our main event and not.
Now the water discussion here.
Yeah, yo.
But now back to the main event.
Back to the main event. This show has nothing but contradictions in it. This guy, before you start, the Sith Lord, because he confirmed he's a Sith Lord.
Which people even don't believe that.
Yeah, keeps referencing something about what is this fucking main guy's name?
Soul.
What?
Soul.
Soul. He keeps referencing Soul as if Soul did something to him. But he never met Soul before, and Soul doesn't recognize him. It's like, you should know why I'm trying to kill everybody. Like, bro, what do you spit that shit out by now? This is 5 episodes, and you keep telling Saul, like, you should know. Like, are you a woman? Is this where the gay shit comes in? Like, he's just secretly a lesbian with the innuendos? Why are you trying to kill us? You should know. I never met you before.
Yo,
Like,
dude, I want to get into all that shit, but I do want to say that let's point out some good. Let's at least start out with some good shit.
the trees in that show look like trees.
No,
They killed everybody.
I'm gonna get into a little bit more of this when we talked about the bad. But Jackie,
Yeah.
Daphne King, X-23, she held her own in this fucking episode.
No, yeah, she did.
She was fucking dope. Dual wielding, fighting shit. Fucking excellent. For anybody who is puzzled on how he turned off these lightsabers, he was headbutting lightsabers. He had the one fucking piece on the one gauntlet on his arm. That's something called cortosis. It used to be the extended universe, which then became Legends. Now they bring it into canon as we see today. Cortosis is an actual fucking metal in the Star Wars universe that when it's met with a lightsaber, it interrupts the lightsaber and the kyber crystal for a few seconds. So that's why he was able to turn off the sabers. And it makes fucking sense. Oh, it also does block telepathy. That's why he made that reference. Not because he's a Magneto fan. It's just that's one of its properties. But it makes sense that if you're gonna put a man fighting 8 different fucking Jedi, that the way you would balance it out is his weaponry counteracts them. So those are the 2 positives. Now into the fucking negatives here. You want to say more about it?
I mean, yeah. So that disrupts the lightsabers, and it stops telepathy, but it does nothing for fists because X-23 and Soul punched the shit out of him in the face. This is like watching 2 football players punch each other in the helmets, but one of them breaks the other helmet. Like they broke that shit off his face, and I'm sitting there going, "Wait a minute." Out of a 23-foot shark, you hit me? Like, everywhere you can hit this man, you punch the one thing that is armored? That didn't make sense to me.
Yo, nothing. This motherfucker's motivation didn't make sense.
Yeah. That was another thing.
Let's get into that a little bit. They asked him point blank, what the fuck is his motivation? And his motivation is he just wants to be free to wield the dark side of the Force as he see fit. That's part 1.
Yep.
Second part is he wants someone to train. Now, here's where part 1 is stupid. They didn't fucking know you existed, dumbass. You could have fucking lived your whole life doing exactly that. The Jedi had no idea you existed.
Dumbass.
Again, the writing on this show is fucking stupid. Then
Dumbass.
I wanted somebody to train. So you picked the one person who had a vendetta and will expose you?
Yeah.
The one person in this fucking universe who's gonna go march straight into the face of the fucking Jedi. Why?
Yeah. That don't.
Not to mention now, let's get into some more bad writing. We just watched a walking episode in which the bad girl, and May, I think her name is, fucking turned around and said, oh, my sister is alive. That changes everything. I'm going to go turn myself into the Jedi because my loyalty lies to her. Okay. Did she turn herself in when Jackie confronted her? Nope. She made her fight. Did she turn herself into Saul? Nope. she ran? Did she do anything to help her sister when Smilo Ren showed up? Which, by the way, his official name is The Stranger. As of right now.
Jesus.
Did she help? Nope. When she finally met up with Osha, was it a fucking glorious reunion? Did she turn around like, you're alive? We're fucking good to go. I could stop this right now. Nope. She then turned around and immediately they took you from me. No, they didn't. Well, I'm gonna fucking kill you now. You never learned to block. I'm gonna switch your place and go finish the fucking mission like Cody Rhodes wanting to finish his story at WrestleMania. She's gonna go try to fuck up Soul after she just said she don't have to do it anymore. This is stupid.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you writing?
Yeah. And
Then my favorite fucking part. Soul, I don't know, it's not the one you're thinking of. Soul has this dude, Smilo Ren, dead to rights. You just watch him massacre every fucking Jedi you had with you. Osha knows he killed every fucking Jedi with them. They know how dangerous this dude is. He goes to put the finishing strike. Osha goes, no, so we can't kill him. But the flies can. You can't kill him, but the flies that I bought, she stuck a light on him so the flies will take him and fucking devour him. What?
which they came mad late.
Yeah, they came mad late and he was able to defeat 8 fucking Jedi. He couldn't swat away flies? They carried this motherfucker off?
Yeah.
And you know he got out of it. So the writers thought it was a good idea to have somebody who's so fucking overpowered that he could beat 8 Jedi no problem. But then on the same token, he can't beat flies. We can't kill the bad guy, but at the same time, we could kill the bad guy with flies.
Yeah.
My sister's here. I want to be good again. Fuck that. Fuck her. I'm still going to do this shit.
With flies.
So, supposed to be fucking Jedi. What the fuck did they do? Because now at this point, whatever they did, they're not fucking Jedi. They're not Jedi. There's no way in hell, whatever they did that's so fucking bad, lends them to be anywhere near the Force, which means the green bitch doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She should be expelled from the fucking Jedi Council because she couldn't tell that these guys tapped into the dark side and did some shit that's unbecoming of a Jedi. Kiari Mundi, we gotta murk his ass because now he didn't know that these people fucking did something that's unbecoming of a Jedi, and he lied about knowing about the Sith. The Sith hadn't appeared for over a millennia.
Yeah.
Yoda's around at this time. Where the fuck is Yoda at? Yoda's running around preoccupied with other shit. He must be because
Farting in bad tubs and fucking laughing his ass off.
Yeah, again, nobody knew that these motherfuckers did that shit. These two people came from a fire. They brought a kid from a planet. Oh, the other one burnt the whole village down and killed their her whole family. And nobody in the Jedi Council fucking sat there and was like, oh, we can't train this bitch. She's too clouded by the Force. She's too clouded. She's not going to be able to be the Force. She's too attached to shit. They said that shit to Anakin, and all they did was take him from a bad situation and from his mom. His mom was still alive.
And they tested his blood. Metachlorians.
Yeah, like...
Yo, and here goes another thing. This is my favorite part. The good twin was Soul's Padawan. He knows that she is not connected with the Force anymore. Like he said it. So when the bad one shows up, he should instantly feel that she is connected to the Force.
Yeah.
He connected to her to know that she was about to kill herself, or she was in an area that she didn't need to be. Remember when she was on that fugitive ship
Yeah.
and she was in that hole? He felt her there. He should be able to feel that this girl has the force.
Not to
And go,
mention,
what the fuck? When did you get the fuck? When did you get the force?
not to mention the big fucking thing over her eye.
Yeah, the
Which-
scar.
You had longer hair to conceal it, and you cut your hair to look like your sister.
But she never got rid of the tattoo.
Yo, the reason why my lightsaber's red, right, is because this is the part of the show where I told Ray I popped for this part. When we started this Acolyte journey, episode 1, we saw Yord, we saw Soul, we saw Jackie. Now, Soul, I thought was going to be like the new Qui-Gon. This motherfucker's nowhere near Qui-Gon. Because if he actually did something, he's a piece of shit then. And the way he's acting, if he didn't do anything, he's still dumb as fuck. We have Yord, who I thought, oh, that's my boy. The straight-laced fucking Captain America of the group. I'm probably going to connect to him. Then we had Jackie, who's a Padawan. And if we all know, I don't like when they put kids in fucking shit. Baby Grogu, Ahsoka when she was younger. Like, that's just not my fucking thing. Right? Of course, over time, characters grow on you. But to start out with, I don't give a shit about fucking Padawans. We get to this episode. And at the end of this episode, Jackie's my favorite fucking character. She went hand to hand, toe to toe, dual sabers against Smilo Ren, was holding her own. And when she died, I was like, yo, that's the only one. I was like, that's shit.
She earned her death.
Fucking useless. They got me to turn against Soul. And Yord, the guy I was supposed to be, the guy who was supposed to be me.
Yeah.
I just said one of my fucking favorite colors is yellow because I have a whole backstory of blah, blah, blah. When Smilo Ren broke his neck, I was like, yeah! The best part of the fucking show. I was happy to see this motherfucker get murked.
Word.
A character I was supposed to bond with. They had turned so much that his death was now my fucking enjoyment. That's why my fucking saber's red.
Yeah. And Ray, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
So
He's
you know that
ignoring us
Asian
right now.
guy?
He's got it all over his face.
You know that Asian guy that was with the bad twin?
Yeah.
He's the Sith Lord.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
confirmed.
We didn't even get to that. The surprise of the reveal, and the crowd went mild.
Bro, I called it. The first time we saw it, I was like, I think he's the Sith Lord.
I was gonna say, I feel like you said that.
I called it because I was sitting there going, well, I can already tell there's no original thought here, and this guy's so concerned with how you gonna kill somebody that doesn't have a weapon. Are you sure you want to defy him? He said to do this. Like, you know a lot about what this nigga is teaching her. You must be the motherfucker. You must be the insecure teacher that needs to overteach his student without her knowing.
Yeah.
Okay, mansplaining. Okay, so now we got through that.
Yo.
It's the biggest secret in the history of Star Wars.
Dude, can we get into this? Why would you tell your student that you have to kill a Jedi without a weapon, whatever the fuck that means? But then when you show up, you use only weapons to massacre everybody.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, don't you think that would be a thing when May's looking at him, he'd turn around and be like, I told you need to kill without a weapon, like this, and do something.
Yo, and the crazy shit is, he was like, I'm gonna kill you. And then when he found her, he let her be because he was gonna keep teaching her, and then they swap places, and he's like, "Well, now I got the other one." What Sith Lord is doing all that shit? Palpatine would have been like, "You betrayed me. I'm killing you."
Yo, so there's a fucking there's a rumor going. There's two rumors going around. One is they're both, I think, far-fetched because I don't think the writers, as we discussed, who were hired specifically because they don't know Star Wars.
Yeah.
So I think both of them are far-fetched. But one of them I actually kind of like, and the other one I'm not too into. But one of them is that this dude is actually one of the apprentices of Plagueis. And Plagueis at the end is going to turn around and be like, yo, you were a failed experiment, and Plagueis is going to kill his ass, leading to Plagueis finding eventually Palpatine and having Palpatine as his pupil. The other one, which I'm not a fan of, is that people are saying that he said the word Sith as saying the closest approximation that you would call me is Sith. But it's going to be revealed that he's actually Ren, and he's the start of the Knights of Ren. Hence why his mask and some of his look has that aesthetic already.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm kind of about. What do you think on any one of those subjects?
I can see him being a Ren, but in the game, the guy that you killed that was in the thing with the witches, was he a Ren?
No, he was just a fallen Jedi.
And those were the witches of Voldemort, right?
Which is Dathomir, yeah.
All right, so because my thing is, he killed her family. The Sith Lord killed all of the women on that planet, all those witches.
That's what you're thinking, right?
That's what happened. Listen, he killed all of them, and he keeps mentioning, "Don't mind wipe me, don't mind wipe me, don't read my mind," because he knows the minute he reads his mind, you're the one that killed this bitch, and you're the one that possessed her into going and killing her sister because she needs to kill a Jedi that doesn't have a weapon. Right? That's what we're going. I'm going with that theory because already this guy mentioned "don't read my mind" twice, so there has to be a reason. He has a secret, and they already said you can possess another Jedi through their mind. You can possess another Jedi's mind. I've seen it done before. Her mother did it. So that's the connection. The reason why I did is because in Law and Order, the guy always goes back to the scene of the crime.
Dude, what if he mind controlled Soul and had Soul kill everybody in the guise of he thought he was defending himself? And then when Mr. Drink Poison fucking showed up, he thought he was doing the right thing because he showed up and was like, "Oh, Soul's getting attacked."
I don't know. I don't think they thought that far for this guy, for Mr. I'm gonna kill myself, because he wasn't even there. Soul was the only Jedi there. They waited for him in the ship.
So we know we might get another fucking view.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, we waited for him in the ship. The only thing I can think of is if this guy mind fucked him 7 years after the fact. Like, if he went out looking for if he was on some, no, I can feel that her sister's still alive, and he went looking for her, and the Sith Lord fucked his mind up, and that's why he's like, I have to defeat this shit, and he put himself in a bubble for 7 years, and when she mentioned it, it was a trigger word, and that's why he killed himself. Because he wasn't there. Listen, it's more believable that we didn't see Letty's body when she crashed in Fast and the Furious, and that's why she's still alive, than this motherfucker killing himself for shit he didn't do.
Yeah. Fuck what you want to call him. The writing is the biggest fucking problem of this show.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, 8 fucking characters died. 5 of them were who gives a shit because they were no names. One of them was kind of sad. And again, the guy I was supposed to be rooting for, that was the biggest cheer of the night when he fucking died.
And the crazy shit is, we know more about these sisters than we knew about any other character that's dying over here. And you would have thought that the sisters would have did something by now. They still ain't do shit. All the characters we don't know are the ones doing everything. Imagine if they would have did a little bit more on your boy that cracked his neck. It's like, okay, oh
Sure.
shit, they killed him. Like you said, they cheered because it was like it was a waste of time. Get him off the screen,
Dude, this show is supposed to be from the Sith's perspective.
They don't know the definition of the word perspective.
Yeah, what perspective? So far, the only narrative being shown is Jedi's rip families apart. They won't let you massacre people. And they don't like covens of witches.
Yeah.
Which again, Carrie Ann Fisher says, with your permission, they didn't just rip the child away.
Yeah.
And what's her name went willingly. So if this is from the perspective of the Sith, why are you showing us that they're wrong? Their perspective is wrong.
Yeah. And then you say all I wanted to do is do what I want to do and not listen to you. And the greatest line in the history of any Star Wars, dumbass, they didn't know you existed. They didn't know you existed. If all you wanted to do is be left alone, you have a shitty way of being left alone. You're bothering people and you want to be left alone. What? That and it's crazy because another thing that really kind of pissed me off was this motherfucker pushed back 5 Jedi with the Force.
I keep saying 8. It might have been 5.
No, well,
it was more than that.
Yeah, it was a bunch. He pushed back a bunch of Jedi with the Force. Now, if 2 of them wasn't ready for that, I get it. But he pushed back a lot of people with a bushel of bitches with the Force.
A bushel of bitches.
A bushel of bitches with the Force.
Yo, that's the second line of the night.
Yeah, we ain't never seen the Force that strong before.
Man, actually, the last time we saw something that strong, Vader was stopping a fucking ship from leaving.
Yeah, but and then he just goes and headbutts lightsabers for the rest of the fight.
And Jackie was standing toe to toe with him.
It's inconsistent. And she dies. Like, Rogue One, that's acceptable because we know no one survived that mission. We know no one survived the Rogue One. That was told to us before we saw it. This one is maybe someone survived.
The only way that Ki-Adi-Mundi thing makes sense is if this happens. While they were there, the Green Lady says, "Oh, she's trained by a former Jedi." Right? So the rumor or the talk going around is that a Jedi, not a Sith, did it.
Yeah.
Smilo Ren says the word Sith. Well, everybody who knows that he said Sith is dead with the exception of Saul. So if she kills Saul, then technically you can make it that nobody knew the Sith were around. Ki-Adi-Mundi thought it was a fallen Jedi, not a Sith, because the Sith haven't been around.
Yeah.
And that helps him perpetuate that shit into the prequels. But look at the fucking mental gymnastics you had to create. How many people just to die
Yeah.
your stupid fucking show to work when you could have fucked the High Republic, go to the Old Republic where the fucking Sith were, and fucking tell your story there. So the High Republic spans so many fucking millennia. It's thousands of years. You picked 100 before the start of this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what the fuck happened in 1902.
Yo, and the
We
crazy
know what
shit,
the fuck happened in 1776, and that was
Word.
500 years ago.
Yo, the crazy shit is, I don't know when the rule of two started, like year wise, but they could have went to the point where there were Sith everywhere,
That's the Old Republic.
and they started like they went to the planet, and that's when the one dude was like, "Too many of you motherfuckers have this power. This shouldn't be too much because you're loud. You know, we should be, you know, like, wasn't it that the less people that have it, the stronger you are, or something? They thought they were Highlanders or some shit, and they
Yeah.
just started killing each other. And that's when the rule of two came.
Yeah,
there was
too
too
many
many.
people wanted too much power, so they.
Yeah, it's like that you're diluting it with too many.
Yeah, they need to have absolute power.
Word. Like, that could have been the cruxes for Kylo Smiley's fucking motivation. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like he is not a Sith, but he's trying to be a Sith Lord. That's why he wants to train his own Padawan without any inconvenience, because the fucking regretter fucking, you know, found them, and then maybe they were on his tail, and that's why he sent his acolyte to go kill them. And that's where the reference, I want to be alone, can come in. But then you would get the story of not the twins, the Sith now
Dude.
are whittling each other down.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were getting. That's why I was so fucking hyped. But to answer your question, Darth Bane established the rule of two in 1000 BBY, which everything in Star Wars is BBY and A something Y. It's before, or ABY. There you go. It's before the Battle of Yondur, which is the New Hope, where Luke destroyed the first Death Star, and after that battle.
Okay.
That's how the timelines are referred to. So it was 1,000 years ago. You could have went back there.
And they had, not for nothing. This is why you need the source material. Because you can make an original idea based off of. This is how science works.
That's what I wanted to bring up. I'll say that.
This is how science works. You can't tell someone make an equation for this without giving them what the properties of this is. Like, we have to know some kind of information of what this is for us to build upon it. We can't just pull shit out of our ass. Because if you would have known the source material, you could have made new ways of lightsaber dueling. You could have made new ways of how they use the Force. You could have used new philosophies that died after the Old Republic died. You could have had new rules for the fucking Jedi Temple. You could have started the formation of the of the Guardians, the yellow lightsaber people. You could have had all these fucking what is that shit that has the names of the babies?
The holocron?
The holocrons. Like, you could have done so much shit. Like, maybe Force spirits, that because it's like, that was such an old ancient technique that they didn't know about until Obi-Wan found out about it right before he fought Vader in New Hope, or in the fifth one. When he died, was it the fifth one he died?
Well, Obi-Wan versus Vader?
Yeah, remember when he's like, if you kill me now, I'll become the more stronger. Like, he learned that. Remember, he went to go seek that information. He learned that information to go become a Force ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could have been something that they knew. Like, we could have had so much lore in here that was like normal to them, that didn't exist in the Star Wars we know, because that way of thinking, everything died. You know?
Yeah.
That would have been dope to see. But this is a rushed show that's bad.
Yo, to piggyback off of what you just said is what I was going to say before. In order to break the rules, you have to know what the rules are.
Yeah.
You have to know what the subject is in order to know where you can deviate.
Yeah.
And I don't understand this whole fucking fascination with Hollywood. Hey, let's get people in here who don't know anything about this property to then write the property. What the fuck? Look at Deadpool. Deadpool's got an actor who knows the character, who writes the script, writers who know the character, a director who's passionate to either work with the actor or the character itself and to play in this sandbox, and you get 2 good movies, possibly a third movie, which is possibly an all-time great based off of the reactions we just said. Like, that's what happens. Now, I understand that you might be afraid. You might be afraid to let it go because Zack Snyder, everything he does is his fucking passion project and it's all fucking stupid, like Rebel Moon. But that's where you have somebody to rein them in. And I'll give you a perfect example where Star Wars did that. Mandalorian, season 1 and 2. Ahsoka, the first fucking 6 episodes. I mean, it was a little bit of a letdown, but that you could tell the quality of the storytelling and the care for the characters, and all these motherfuckers loved it. Rogue One. Gareth Edward, he knew enough to where he could play and where he knew where he could find his pocket to tell the story he wanted without fucking up anything else.
Yeah.
And it was fucking perfect. Tony Gilroy with Andor. He loves the character. He wanted to write for that fucking character. We got fucking greatness out of it. Stop with this shit that the people who love the fucking thing the most can't be the ones who fucking do it. Because that's the whole point of loving something, is you get to fucking do it, and then you get to show that love to everybody else and fucking experience. Yo, I'll get to my final, when we get to our final thoughts at the end of this shit, I'll get into something. But stop trying to reinvent shit you don't know. You're trying to reinvent the wheel without knowing what the fuck a circular object is, without knowing why it's rubber, without knowing what the roads are made of.
And at the bare minimum, know that Anakin Skywalker did not blow up the fucking Death Star. Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader. Darth Vader was in command of the Death Star. He was the one that was with the general. What's his name? General Grievous? No, not Grievous. Who's the one that he was battling for Palpatine's aberration?
I gotta look it up.
Oh, him and that guy ran the Death Star and they were killing planets. He cannot be the boy that was summoned by Obi-Wan to fucking shoot a hole in the Death Star. He was chasing the motherfucker who shot the hole in the Death Star. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
He like that. I feel like he was teasing me. Like, stop saying Anakin. It's like, oh, they killed all these people. They killed all these people. Yes. In war, you kill a bunch of people. In real life, a lot of people died on both sides of the war. It doesn't mean Anakin Skywalker blew up the fucking Death Star. Ray, can you do me a favor, Ray?
Yo,
can you tell me whether or not Anakin Skywalker blew up the Death Star?
I thought we explained how he did earlier.
I just need to know I'm not fucking crazy. The man they hired to play a Jedi doesn't know who the Jedi is that fucking destroyed the Death Star. He doesn't know the name of the Jedi who saved the fucking galaxy. Wow. Wow.
You would think, especially, I get when it's certain roles that it's like there is no source material to go off of, like if it's a new character or something like that. But when it's a franchise that has been in public record for decades upon decades now, understand a little bit of the material. Like you don't have to do the full-fledged deep dive, you know? You don't have
You
to
don't
know
need to know reading,
everything. But
no math.
at least know a little bit and understand the basis of what the fuck that it is. Just so you understand what the fuck, again, you're walking into, especially when it's something like Star Wars, especially if it's something like Marvel, especially if it's something like DC, stuff like that. When it's something
Yeah.
that's so fucking out there that it's like, there's different ways of source material. You can read the comics, you can watch the movies, you can
Yeah.
watch the shows, you can watch a podcast. There's a bunch of shit you can fucking watch.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Like, just something so you understand what the
Yeah.
fuck you're studying. Shit,
Fucking
there
idiot.
are guys that, like, who was it that they said they did that a lot? DiCaprio. He when he would fucking get ready for like old school roles, like if it's like the 1800s and stuff like that,
Yeah.
he would watch a bunch of documentaries. And he would again get into the source material to find what it is he needs to be in for the character.
Yeah.
So imagine again, if you're doing something like this, that again, it's out there. Everyone knows what Star Wars is. Everyone knows what a lot of these stuff is. Watch so you can kind of understand what you're getting into. And again, being able to adapt to what it is you're going to portray it as. So it's not fully just fucking.
Sit around this dinner table here tonight, but that you can't believe.
Exactly. So it's one of those, man. Just fucking watch the fucking
Yeah.
material. Again, I get it. Wanting to fucking have a different take, but you can't call it a different take and then just say, fuck whatever's been done. And we're gonna just invalidate that with our take. Like,
Yeah,
can't do that either.
and we're gonna change history to suit our shit.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, yo, you dead ass made Karate on Mondays older than he needs to be. For fucking just to have a fucking character that people could recognize. You're telling me you couldn't have his father or another person of his species on there? Maybe you don't kill off Trinity so goddamn fast. And you let her be there. You know? What's the next? Fucking Princess Leia's just laying down and chilling in the fucking corner. They got the fucking arm from Darth Vader. This is the arm that we use for Darth Vader, but it's 100 years before he died. What? Whose man's is this? That's fucking bullshit, bro. The show is getting to the point where there's no redemption.
So I had to look it up because the name was fucking eating at me. Marth talking.
There you go. Marth talking. But yeah, the show is getting to the point where they can't AEW this. And what I mean by that is they can't have Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay put on a banger of a match at the end of the fucking show and make people go, "Oh no, that was a good show." We can't have a good last episode and say, "No, this is a good show," because I don't give a shit how good the last episode was. This is not a good show.
Yo, the fucking fight between the rematch between Vader and Obi-Wan was good. Vader kicking the shit out of Reva was good. Still did not make Obi-Wan a good show.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a reference that nobody would expect me to say. And it comes straight out of a Joe Button diss to Drake. You can't trace songs your way out of this one.
Yo, word.
Look,
Word.
that.
Word. This was a waste of energy.
The fuck was that?
That was a button that just made a noise, and it was a waste of energy.
Yo, you know what noise that should have been? That should have been the "you die" noise from those games.
The only one I got is the.
Yeah. I tell you right now, I don't have my own soundboard, but if I did, this would be the sound I'd play for the passing of your. Woohoo!
Just the
I don't
random
have that
time for the happy sounds, like just the.
Or when he spins out on a banana peel. Woo!
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think halfway through the writing of this series, their computers just went
No, I think this is.
and they lost all that.
I think this went out as intended, written by people who don't know Star Wars.
And Kevin
It was like,
Feige
yo,
didn't get a chance to look at this.
We wrote something that we like, that we think is good. Because if you don't know Star Wars, who knows? Maybe this has a different effect on you.
You know what's alarming to me? When most people create stuff, and Cap, Ray, and I know this feeling. When most people create stuff that other people need to watch,
Yeah.
majority of the time is I don't know if they're gonna like this. I don't know if this is good. I see things I can improve on. We should have did it this way. You should have did it that way. When they were so quick to go, this is the best thing in the world. Yeah, we're the best people in the world. We're this, we're that. We're gay. This is gay. That's gay. Anakin Skywalker killed the Death Star. That should have been red flags to go, this is gonna suck. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no caveat to any one of those interviews. You know, sometimes you give a caveat like John Wick. It's like, well, there's a lot of violence in this. If you're not into violence, I don't know if this movie's for you. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a warning or something. Like, there's certain things that people might not like in this, but and then you watch like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And most people, when you don't like what you did, people are like, nah, that shit was fire. And then that one time, like, yo, I made some shit. You ready? And you're like, that's what you made? I mean, it was good. I mean, you want me to lie to you? It was good.
So, how many drawings of mine have you seen me draw it once, finish it, go back, draw it a second time, and go back and draw it again the third time? And that third time, I'm like, bam, this is the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, I gotta find the video. There's literally a video where somebody split screen Star Wars Celebration. The actress who plays Grandma, what the fuck's her name? The leader of the rebellion.
Okay.
Mon Mothma.
I would have never got that one.
And the actress who plays the twins' mom. I don't know what the character's name is. And you can see the reverence and the respect and the understanding of the weight and what the character means from the actress who plays Mon Mothma in Andor, and in a couple of the other movies where she shows up. Her answers and the way she comported herself during the interview proves that she understands the character, she understands the world, she understands the fan base, she understands what this means for a character that showed up in one movie for fucking 15 seconds originally. Then you get to the other actress, and her answers and the way she comported herself and all that shit literally just equated to her. So you're in Star Wars. Yes, queen. Done. It's such a drastic difference as like, yo, do you know where you are right now?
Yeah.
Do you know why you're here right now?
Yeah.
I got to find that video to show you guys.
No, seriously. Because, like, you don't have to, like, be this the end all be all and all that other shit. But know what you're walking into. Remember, the old saying is, Act like you've been there before,
Yo,
Yep.
and you're coming back.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put it this way. Do you have to be a Star Wars fan to be in Star Wars? No.
No.
You're an actor, you take an acting job. But do you know what you have to do? And I can't believe I'm saying this. You have to Logan Paul it. You have to show up with enough respect for the source material and the audience to do the work necessary to make it look like you're at least decent at this.
Exactly.
Because for all of his faults as a human, and even if you don't like him in the WWE, he at least has enough respect for the fans and for the business to put in the work that is necessary so that he's not out there flopping around like a fucking idiot. And if that dumbass can fucking do this, a paid actor or an actress can do the same when they get a role.
Supposedly.
You
Yeah,
would
but
think that should be again, that should be part of it. Learning source material, learning something that it's again, you don't look like a deer in the headlights. You know, like come on, my guy.
yeah.
Come on.
Anakin Skywalker didn't fucking break down the fucking Death Star.
You know what? You know what's
Everybody knows it was Widget. Widget was the fucking Ewok who.
And that's another thing they're missing on this fucking show. Where's the BB-8? Where's R2D2? Where's the
But
fucking?
That's the little robot she
No,
had.
no, that robot. Yeah, but no, that's a little sound box that she carries around. Where is the fucking?
Yeah, where's the Bobby?
Yeah, where is that character that's out of this realm that everybody connects to? Where is that? That's not here.
I
they
think
said
got,
we're not getting one of those.
I think they got gunshot. Well, no, that's not true. They had the fucking Badger, the fucking tracker.
Which he looks like he's walking in and out of the fucking doors from the Matrix.
Yo, I don't know how the fuck this tracker disappeared, and you wound up exactly where you needed to go without him, and then he showed up.
Yeah.
He just took the longest route ever to be able to get there.
The same way that
Makes no sense.
the same way that the guy who's giving you a tour of the house is taking you the quick way to the fucking Jedi, and you got there faster. Did you not know that this way is right there? He's right there. Why'd you go the quick way that's just around the fucking block?
Yo,
That's
yeah,
not.
wait, did you see at least that episode?
No, yeah. We spoke about that. That it was like okay.
It was like this guy goes, we have to get to his room, obeying the law of traffic.
But his room is right there. No.
His room is here, but this is an exit only hallway. So you can only use this hallway to exit. We unfortunately have to go around the other side. Master Yoda permits it.
That's the only way. He's like, but we could just go. No, we cannot do that. Sorry, does not work that way.
And the best part, you killed him. No, she didn't. I followed her here, and we saw this when we was dead. So what'd you do? Wait in the corner until we came? Like,
But
because that was some stupid ass entrance. No, she didn't. I saw everything. Why the fuck were you hiding in the corner? You gave her a moment. You said, "I'll be back. And take your moment with this Jedi." She don't know this nigga.
You watched her pick up the poison bottle so that it looked like she was the one who did it?
It's not creepy when a Jedi hides in the fucking in the hallway when you kill someone. Holy shit!
Is it time for final thoughts yet?
we're
Yeah.
there. We're there.
All right. Yeah, you guys go first.
Go ahead, Ray. Give us your final thoughts on this show, man.
My final thoughts are: I gave up after 2 episodes. Tomorrow, Beverly Hills Cop 3. Those are my final thoughts.
Bum, 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 bum. I don't want to do the whole thing because then we'll get copyright.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here am I. You want to go or do you want me to go?
I'll go because you had a awesome soliloquy, and Star Wars is your baby. Like I picked it up after you did, and you know you know more about it than I do. But listen, this show, it was. Take whatever the fuck I'm about to say, whoever the fuck you want, because I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Is just this show started on the foundation of the gays, and it had no gay shit in it, and then it went into the stupidity, and it had too much stupidity in it that it overleaked into the actors' real life, and they can't answer the question, and now stupidity is burning shit down, and you let the ashes show, like, dance, and that's what you recorded. You must have written a good show for people to go, yeah, this is cool. And then you said, we're gonna paint the pages as the characters and burn the fucking script and let it float in the air. And every episode is just the script burning in the fucking air. And that's what we're seeing, because nothing makes sense here. Nothing goes together here. And you fucking killed Trinity in the first episode with a knife.
And the Wookiee Jedi didn't even get to do shit.
The most dangerous one. Get this, the most dangerous Jedi out of the four, the Wookiee. Living in the planet of danger. Awesome. I wish a nigga would. That was his name. You translate to I wish a nigga would. And he dies off camera. But the little baby Jedi, the little X-23 baby Jedi, Padawan, can hold herself against a Sith Lord with Jesus pieces on his helmet that can destroy lightsabers for momentary confinement. And you fucks think it was me, Austin, was surprising. And you think I'm gonna cut my hair and just make sure no one sees the large fucking tattoo on the forehead, and I'm gonna be my sister now. And then the Jedis are always right. Well, I guess the 8 that fucking died here is wrong. We need some help. What's the girl's name that this guy's fucking talking to? The leader?
The stranger?
The one that had a plan to go. She basically said, send everybody to the planet and destroy the planet to kill the Sith Lord. No, I can go there with one girl and end it. Okay, you do that. 12 Jedi's dead later. And I guarantee he's not going to suffer no problems. They're like, oh, well, you know, it was a Sith Lord that killed all the Jedi that came with you. No issue. You go back to teaching. Because if you did that in the military, it'd been court-martialed. You led this motherfuckers into an ambush and got everybody killed. Like, there's no guilt here. He's the one who need to go in the bubble for 7 years. You just got 12 fucking Jedi dead for some bitch and her sister. That you could have just waited for her to come to you. That could have been the trap. She coming for me. That's the trap. I never understood that. She has a hit list. Am I on it? Yeah, I'm gonna stay right here. She know where I'm at. Come see me. Come into the trap. There's a chum line. That's how they catch tuna. They put a trap out, and the tuna comes to them, and then they catch it with the fucking hook. They don't go out they don't swim into the fucking ocean and go, there goes a tuna, and stab it 48 times with a fucking knife and pull it on the boat. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right. My final thoughts. My final thoughts are going to be a little nuanced here. If you find enjoyment in this show, if anybody who's watching this or will ever watch this from here on in perpetuity, if you find enjoyment for the show, I'm glad that you found enjoyment for the show. If you're one of these people who think that for some reason nerds are the least accepting group in the world and didn't want you in here, it's bullshit. Doesn't matter what your race, creed, color, nationality, sexuality, pronouns, doesn't matter what you are. come on in. The water's fine. The water's great. I, for one, will welcome you with open arms. To the writers of this show, the writers, I understand you got put in a tough place by the showrunner who set you up for fucking failure. So I'm not going to be too mad at you. I'm going to be a little bit upset with the showrunner for fucking this up because she's supposed to be a Star Wars fan. That turned out to be a lie.
My detector test determined that was a lie.
I will say this. We've had a couple of bad shows. A couple of bad movies. But you know what? I'm not going to let that deter me. I'm not going to let that stifle my love for the universe, for the characters, for what is being portrayed, for the lessons you can take out of it. I am not going to let this shit stop me from being a Star Wars fan. Because much like I said earlier with fucking Iron Fist, if it's bad, I just don't fucking watch it. I'll go watch the good shit. Because there's plenty of good shit. There's plenty of shit in the extended universe, which is not Legend, that I'll go fucking delve into. And most importantly, despite whatever you want to fucking do to the Jedi Council, however bad you want to make them look, I am a Jedi like my father before me.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out.